Yeah, you are not depressed, you are lazy. It's true, and let me explain when and why this is the case. While being what it stands in most cases, this phrase can be helpful towards people who suffer from depression. As a psychologist, I could never do such a thing, so before continuing the video, we are going to differentiate what is laziness and what is depression. Depression has symptoms such as constant emptiness, emotional and physical fatigue, and helplessness. The way people who suffer from depression feel is something unique and special, and that is the reason why so many people cannot differentiate depression from other things such as simple sadness. If we could sum up all those feelings in a sentence, we could say that depression is similar to the feeling someone who has just woken up has, knowing that their whole family has been killed in a car accident last night. This is cruel, and if you think you suffer from depression, you should seek guidance and help. So now, let me tell you why you are most probably lazy and not depressed. In other words, let's just say what is not depression. Waking up late and then deciding to do nothing for the rest of the day is not depression, it is laziness. Opting to not do a certain task because you feel like it will be difficult to complete is not depression, it is laziness. Feeling that having too much to do leads you to do nothing at all is not depression, it is laziness. Before self-diagnosing yourself with crippling depression, you need to pose certain questions to yourself and be honest with the answers. Could you physically finish that task if you pushed yourself to it? Could you go out with your friends instead of staying at home alone if you want to? Is your lack of energy caused by anomalies in your sleeping pattern? And most importantly, are you feeling sad because you do nothing at all, or are you doing nothing at all because you are feeling sad? Laziness is not something to be ashamed of, and in general, whatever you may feel, you need to not fight it back. We have learned from a young age that working hard is the key to life and the route to finding success. Especially in our day and age, self-proclaimed specialists and gurus talk about the impact that consistency and effort have on someone's life. And even though actually yes, you can achieve many things by showing up every day, this makes people who for some reason are not in that state yet lower their self-confidence levels. You know, when we feel sad, in most cases we believe that we do not live the way we should. But not everyone is and can be motivated by people like David Goggins and Andrew Tate, and The Rock, who adopt a pedagogical style that seems to think that every single one of us can do things by being forced. This is far from the case. Let's take an obese person for example. For some, getting bullied for their weight leads to them trying to lose it and bettering their lives. For others, it is another hit to their self-esteem that was already deteriorating, which leads them to even more portions of food. Laziness is learned. No one is born to be lazy, and no, it is not something that was in your genes. It is something that you subconsciously choose to be. Laziness has to do with low self-confidence and esteem levels. Feeling unable to cope with certain things in life leads you to extreme disassociation. Laziness is general inaction, and we avoid doing things that bring us anxiety and make us face our problems. Being lazy is what you have learned to do to avoid feeling worthless once again. If you are used to doing things and not succeeding in those, or if you are used to succeeding in the things you try to do but no one seems to give you emotional praise, you tend to lose your belief in what you can actually accomplish and what it is out of the field of your expertise. And when that connection is lost, you tend to believe that everything is out of reach. And when your self-confidence is hammered, not succeeding in doing something can be detrimental to your mental health, so you decide to do nothing at all. Laziness is learned and you are just a great learner. But no, laziness is not a part of your personality. However, yeah, in reality, some people are more hardworking than others by default. So far, this video has only helped you realize that you are not depressed but lazy. What can you do to escape laziness as a state of constant inaction? The first step is to realize the thing the main body of the video suggested. Laziness is a subconscious choice. You have chosen to be lazy to avoid anxiety and the realization of incompetence on certain tasks. What you should do right now is to keep that in mind, and while doing baby steps, try to improve things that require improvement. If you were asked now that you are watching this video to name 3 things that do not let you to be confident, what would those things be? Comment them down in the comment section and I will see each one of those. If you name them right now, start working on those. You will start improving on all aspects of your life. Thank you for watching. Hope this video was helpful for you. Leave a like and subscribe. Our therapy booth is now closing its doors.